Good morning and welcome to SharonBeTeaching. Every single time, I swear. Hello, and welcome to SharonBeTeaching. My name is Sharon, Miss Saw as the kids call me, and I teach grade 1 online. Welcome to today's vlog. I always say today's vlog like I'm a daily vlogger or something, but I don't. It takes me like a month to compile footage to even get good content, good quality content. So once again, this is just a whole bunch of little fun clips that we have, just activities that we've been doing throughout the months of February-ish. We got some Valentine's Day, we got some 100th Day. Do I need to explain further? And we got some Pink Shirt Day, we got some Black History Month stuff, we got some Chinese New Year stuff. Like, February is packed with good things. So we are gonna be vlogging it, and you are gonna come along and join me on this journey. So let's go ahead and get started with our day. I feel like an octopus wearing this hat, but the kids really enjoyed it. So we made these 100th day hats for, obviously, 100th day of school. We decorated them with some beautiful patterns, and we are having a blast with it. I mean, did I already mention that I feel like an octopus wearing it? My brain's going in circles. Okay, let's just start. See the sun shining in the window. Time to start a new day. Let's get it. It's Friday. We're going. 1, 2, ready, go. See the sun shining in the window. Time to start a new day. That it's a beautiful day for running in the sun. A beautiful day has just begun, and I'd like to share with you. Yay! Give her a big round of applause. Fantastic singing. Well done, well done. All right, let's stand up and do our morning stretch, friends. Standing up in 10, 9, 8, 2, I'm almost down to 0 and I still don't see everyone standing up. 2, 1, 0. Well done. Friends, I'm just gonna take off my 100th day hat so I don't ruin it when I'm jumping up and down and doing stretches and things, okay? If you wanna take yours off, you can, and then you can put it back on later. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. See if you can stretch a little bit more. Tippy toes all the way up. 1, 2, 3. Touch your toes without bending your knees. Can you do it? And back up. And twist. 1, 2, 3. Good. Put one arm over your body. The other arm holds it there. Let's stretch our arms. Other arm. You guys are getting good at this one. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. Put your arms out in front of you. High knees. 1, 2, 3. Not least. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, grade 1. We are starting off with our vowel song. When we see 2 vowels together, they are going walking. So get your marching legs ready. We are going to march, march. If you don't want to march, you can just walk. You don't have to lift your knees that high. We're gonna walk, 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 just like the vowels, and we're gonna practice reading the words together. Here we go.
When 2 vowels go walking, sometimes the first vowel does the talking. Count to 100 every day. Keep your mind and body in shape. Let's get fit, have some fun. Count to 100 by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, who is ready for calendar? Wow, how many of you are tired? You can sit down now. Take a seat, take a seat. All right, you ready? So, take a look. This is today's date. Can you tell everyone what is today's date? Starting with the day of the week. Today is
Friday, February the 19th.
well done. And why do we have a special day sticker on this date?
Because it's the 100-day celebration.
Yeah, 100th day of what?
100.
100th day of school, exactly. So today is our 100th day of school on the 19th. I'm gonna ask one more friend. Okay, tell us tomorrow's date. Tomorrow is?
Tomorrow is Saturday, February the 20th.
Well done. We are going to move on to our how many days we've been in school counter, and it looks like we finished today. Guess what? Miss Al forgot to change that number. That number doesn't make sense anymore because today it should say 100. That's more like it. Who wants to read our sentence today? Let me put on my hat while we do this because this is a special occasion. All right, who wants to read this sentence? Hand up nice and high. W.
We were
No, huh. There's an H. Have.
have been
Yep.
in school for 100 days.
We did it, grade 1! We filled up our whole hundreds chart. And we've been in school for 100 days all together. So February 19th was our special date to show that. Okay, here's a challenge for you now. I want to show 100 using base 10 blocks. But I've already used up all my 10s rods. I've already used up all my 1s units. What do I do now? I don't have anything left except for that. Whatever that is. What do you guys think? How do we show 100?
Big square.
Oh, this big square? Do you think this big square has a name? Just like a 10s rod and a 1s unit? Do you think this big square has a name? Yes or no? How many of you think it has a name? Yeah, it does have a name. This big square is actually called a hundreds flat. Can you say that? A hundreds flat. So when you get to 100, boys and girls, and you want to show 100 using base 10 blocks, you don't need to use the 10s and the 1s anymore. If the number is just 100, you use 1/100ths flat, because if you look at it, 1/100ths flat is actually 10 of these rods in one, right? There's 10 rods in one of these hundreds flats. So we can actually take all of these away and we can show 100 using just one block, grade 1. That's pretty easy, isn't it? If we have the number 100, we just have to use one block. One of these in the hundreds place right here. And if we take a look, does that match your number, boys and girls? We have one block in the hundreds place. I see one block in the hundreds place. I see nothing in the tens place. Nothing in the tens place. It's a 0. Nothing in the ones place. Nothing in the ones place. Also a 0. Pretty cool how it matches up, right, grade 1? Yeah. So that is showing 100 using our base 10 blocks. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense to you. Our word of the day has 4 letters, just like all the other words. And it also has an E at the end, the silent E. Why do we call it a silent E again, grade 1? Put up your hand if you remember why we call this a silent E, and what does that mean? Yeah, having an E at the end actually changes the vowel to a long vowel. It almost like it has magical powers, like a magical E. You put it at the end and it changes how we say the vowel. So because it's a long I sound, we just say I. So let's try to sound it out. T, I, But we don't say the E. I, Put up your hand if you can hear the word that I'm saying. Time, that's right. It's time to brush your teeth. It's time to eat breakfast. What time is recess, Miss Saw? Let's take out our air pencils. We are going to write this word together. Miss Saw is gonna wait until I see everyone's air pencils up high in the air. Okay, here we go. Lowercase t. T, I, M, E. Grade 1, did you notice my T? Look at how tall it is. The stem goes all the way to the top. That's how you should be writing your T as well, okay? So let's try some sentences together. I want you to think of a sentence. Let's put on our thinking hats. We're gonna put a hat on top of our hat. Ready? Thinking caps on. We're gonna close our eyes and we're gonna think of a sentence we can make with the word time.
It's time for bed.
Have you heard that too many times? Okay, let's write it together, but let's touch and tell first. It's time for bed. We can also say it is time for bed. That makes it easier. Let's write it together. Ready? It is time, T-I-M-E, for, how do you spell bed? It is time for bed.
B-E-D.
Good job. End of a sentence, we need a?
Period.
Yeah. Good work. It is time for bed. Thank you for sharing that one. We are going to take a look at our schedule for today. So Friday, we are going to start with language arts, like we always do. So we just finished up a writing activity where the kids had to write and tell me if they had $100, what they would do with it. And I was just blown away by the responses. Like 6-year-olds telling me that they're gonna donate the money to the homeless and feed them and buy food for the poor and share their money with other people aside from themselves. Like, that is pretty amazing coming from a 6-year-old, that they can think so selflessly. It really blew my mind, except for that one kid who said that he wanted to buy like 100 dinosaurs. But I mean, I don't blame him. I probably would buy 100 of something for myself too. So that was pretty awesome. I was just very taken aback by their answers, and I thought I'd share. They're just really such kind, sweethearted kids. Makes me happy. This is a little 100th day chant we're gonna try together. Today, I am 100 days smarter.
100.
I worked so hard.
I worked so hard.
And I learned so much. I am so proud of myself. Miss Saw is so proud of me. My parents are so proud of me. I believe in myself. I can do anything I put my mind to. Here's the last one. In another 100 days, I am going to be 200 days smarter. Give yourself a big round of applause, grade 1. Give yourself a big pat on the back. And give each other a big high five to say, good job, friend. You worked so hard in the first 100 days of grade 1. Well done. And to keep up the good work. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the best part about Valentine's Day for kids is to get Valentine's cards from classmates and a whole bunch of candy. And when you're online, you can't do that, unfortunately. So I thought I would try to create some sort of normal experience for Valentine's Day for the kids this year and make virtual Valentines. So this idea, actually I got it from a colleague, not mine, can't take credit for it, but I just wanted to show you guys how it went down and what we did, because it was actually quite successful, more successful than I anticipated, to be honest. But here we go. So this is the gist of it. The kids got to choose what kind of Valentine they wanted to give to their friends, and I had a whole bunch on these pages here, and they had to choose which one they liked and just copy and paste them basically and put it into their classmates' jars. So every student got a little mason jar, and it had their name at the top, and every classmate had the chance to drop in a little Valentine in the jar, and afterwards they could see who gave it to them, because on the side, which I'm not showing you, the kids can write their names and they can go back and see, oh, I got a Valentine from this classmate or this friend, and they can go back and see who gave them a little heart or a Valentine this year. A lot of Baby Yodas, as you can tell. So there we go. So once the kids are all done giving each other their Valentines, then I go in there and I give them this little horsey, so adorable, wearing a mask, and I write them a little Valentine's Day message, and everyone gets it, and afterwards they're done. They can screenshot it and save it for years to come if they would like. Shout out to any Army fans out there. BT21 Valentines, yeah, that's a thing. I made that happen. Kids had no idea, obviously, but I enjoyed it. Like, look how cute they are. Can't go wrong with them. So for Lunar New Year this year, we watched some videos of how it all started. We read some books about traditions of things people do during the new year. We watched some dragon dancing, lion dancing, and this was super fascinating for the kids. They loved it. Some of them said they liked the dragon dance better because it looked more like a dragon, because they've never seen a lion look like this before, which I thought was kind of funny, but they didn't know that that's like the traditional Chinese lion dance look, okay? And then afterwards we read some stories. There's some great Chinese New Year stories on Epic, by the way. If you haven't discovered this website yet, there's some great stories from all cultures, and they do a really good job at leveling them, so you can actually find some great books for your leveled kids. And yeah, so I also gave them the red envelopes, which I will show you in a second what they look like and what's inside. So for Chinese New Year, I do this little tradition with all my students, is I give them red envelopes, and inside I put some candies and a lucky quarter. The Lot 100 mango gummy. Okay, and I also give them one of these Li Shi Tang, Lai Si Tong. It's like lucky candy. And of course, you always got to be mindful of allergies and any other sort of dietary restrictions. I know with my Muslim kids, they can't eat gelatin, so then I don't give them this, and I just give them 2 of these instead, and they really like it and appreciate it. And today, with my online kids, I actually gave them one in their work packages, and so we're gonna open them together in class right now. Our envelopes have tape on them, so I want you to carefully rip off the tape, and then it opens up from the very top, okay? And then once you have it opened up, you can flip it over and dump out and see what falls out of your red envelope. Grade 1, what was inside? What did you find in your red envelope?
Chocolate.
Candy and money. There's actual real money inside. Miss Sa gave you 25 cents, and this is it's 25 cents as a lucky coin. So you can put your lucky coin in your piggy bank and it will bring you good luck, hopefully. So the 2 candies, I want to quickly explain to you. So if you got a yellow one, this is a mango flavored gummy. If you've never tried mango fruit before, this is what it tastes like. This is made out of mango fruit. And those of you that can't eat gelatin, you didn't get one of these. So instead I gave you 2 of these ones. These are strawberry milk candies. So it tastes like milk and strawberry together. So if you would like to eat one of your candies right now, if your grown-up that you're with lets you, I'm giving you permission to eat it right now if you like. Give it a try and see if you like the taste of it, and let me know if you like it. I'm curious. So I checked your allergies. Hopefully none of you are allergic to anything. There's no nuts or anything like that. Okay, so the silly thing with my district is that online teachers do potentially teach kids that do not go to the homeschool that they're teaching from. So the school that I'm currently at, I actually don't teach any kids from this school, and I teach kids from like 7 different schools across the whole city. And what really gets me is when these kids go out of their way to come all the way to my school to drop off gifts. Like, oh my God! This one student brought me Hershey Hugs for Valentine's Day, a Scooby-Doo pencil with a little Valentine card, hello, and he drew this for Chinese New Year for me. It says 新年快乐, and a little ox because it's the year of the ox. Like, what? I just want to cry every single time kids do stuff like that. If any of you guys have ever tried the Samyang cheese buldak ramyeon, that stuff is not a joke, let me tell you. So I'm not eating ramen right now, but my brother thought it would be, my bright brother thought it would be a friendly idea to add some of the sauce, we had leftovers, to my rice for lunch today. And I thought, you know, it won't hurt because he just put a little bit, right? Well, well, explain to me why I have a runny nose right now, okay? And my eyes are tearing because it hurts. Don't bring spicy food to work. Because we always think it's a good idea at first. But then after, that's when the regret starts. Right now, the regret is starting. But I can't stop eating it because number 1, it's delicious. And number 2, if I don't finish my food, I'm gonna be starving. So I don't really have a choice. And also because you just don't waste food. I can do this. I can get through it. I'm dying here. It's ridiculous.
At lunch, Madison and JT watched Justin eat with chopsticks. "What's that?" asked Madison as she points at Justin's food. "It's bulgogi." What? Bulgogi. It's Korean. Barbecue beef. My grandma made it for me. It's really good. Do you want to try some? There's no way I'd eat bulgogi. And the kids, they laughed. All of them, that is, except Brian.
Right now I want you to think. Let's put on our thinking caps. Ready? Close your eyes and think, think, think. What is one thing that I can do to be a buddy and not a bully? And once you have your answer, I want you to open your eyes and put up your hand nice and high. And we're gonna see how many ideas we can add to our bubble map. So my bubble map title, I'm gonna call it Ways That We Can Be Buddies, Not Bullies. Ways that we can show kindness, ways that we can include each other, ways that we can be a good friend, not a bully, because nobody wants to play with bullies anyway. So put up your hand nice and high if you have an idea you'd like to add to our bubble map. I'm gonna do it in pink because today is Pink Shirt Day. We have a little theme going on.
Push them on the swing.
If someone needs help, you help them. If they need a little push on the swing, you push them, right?
We can play together.
Oh, play together. That's good. That's a good one. So if you ever see someone who is lonely by themselves, they're looking really sad and they look like they want to join the game, maybe they're too shy or they just don't know how to ask, you can be the one going up to them and say, hey, it looks like you want to join our game. Do you want to play with us? And if they say yes, that's great. If they say no, that's fine. As long as you asked, right? And you made sure that no one was feeling left out. Good one.
And like if they're like eating lunch and that their mom is at one table, I have to sit with.
So same thing, if you notice someone is looking lonely and it looks like they want to join but they're just too shy, you can always be the one to ask, right?
Talk to them.
Talk to them?
Yes.
Yeah, talk to them, right? Sometimes people just want to talk. You can talk to them, ask them, what do you like? And then maybe you can find something that both of you like, just like how Justin and Brian found something that they both like, and then all of a sudden, they started becoming friends. Excellent. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, February 24th, and as you can tell, it's Pink Shirt Day today. For our lesson, we read the story, The Invisible Boy by Trudy Ludwig, and it's just a great book to talk about being inclusive to everybody. And afterwards, we made a little bubble map, which I want to show you guys about ways that we can be buddies and not bullies. And I think the kids did a fantastic job sharing their ideas of ways that they can include others and how to spread some kindness. So I like that one. Share my umbrella. Push your friends on the swing. Have a play date. Great ideas, grade 1. So these are just some of the ideas that came out of the brains of 6-year-olds of how to be a buddy and not a bully. And then afterwards, they had to write in their writing journals about Pink Shirt Day, 3 ways that I am a buddy, and then they just listed out, draw a picture showing themselves doing that one thing, whichever one they choose. And that is our lesson for today for language arts on Pink Shirt Day. Pretty short, but it was pretty impactful, so those are always the good ones. Also, yesterday, in honor of Black History Month, we read a book called Viola Desmond Won't Be Budged. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this book. It's fantastic to share Viola Desmond's story in a way that is understandable for a young audience, and it was very eye-opening for some of my students because, of course, they had no idea that any of this took place, right? And racial injustice and segregation and all of that stuff, but it was just presented in a way that was very easy for kids to understand and just for them to know that whatever happened was not right? So we talked about it, they had some great questions, and then afterwards we had to write in our writing journals some facts, some key facts about Viola Desmond, and they came up with this. Can you believe it? They came up with these 3 key facts, and we wrote them down all together in our journals, and I was just so proud of them that they were able to have this discussion and ask these questions, and we were able to have a conversation about it. And it was so cool when I showed them that her face is actually on the $10 bill. Fascinating. And they loved it. And then some of them even printed off their own just to have it for the lesson, which I thought was pretty cute, but they were very thrilled to learn about Viola Desmond yesterday. I also wanted to point out to other educators out there that Black History Month should not only be celebrated in February. I feel like the conversation should continue throughout the school year, have them bring up these topics of conversation all throughout the year and discuss it like it's part of the curriculum and not only isolate it within February and make it look like it's just a small little marginalized token event, and it should be something that you weave into your literature, right? And bring it up whenever you can and always have these discussions and conversations so kids can, understand it as part of everyone's history and not just, something that's isolated. Do you get what I'm saying? Do I get what I'm saying? I think you get what I'm saying, but that's the point I'm trying to make, that it should just, these kinds of things should continue throughout the school year and not just be like a one-day event where you specifically plan one lesson and then you never talk about it ever again. So, just my 2 cents. this is what I have for my freestyle. You let me know if it looks good, okay? This is for the bridge, where it goes. Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me like twist, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light, shining through the city with and a little funkin' soul. We'll light it up like dynamite. Oh, 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 na 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 na. Does that look okay? Let's try.
Bring a friend, join the crowd. We wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. There light, sky's alight, so we dance to the break of dawn. Make this go all alone. I need to stay, I'm good to go. Light it up like dynamite. Oh. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, da na 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 na, da na 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 na, da na 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 na, light it up like dynamite. Da na 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 na, da na 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 na, da na 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 na, light it up like dynamite. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. This is so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
So that is it. That's all I have to share with you guys at this time. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope you enjoyed all the fun little activities that I had the chance to film and share. I can't believe February is almost over. It's almost March and it's gonna be spring and then summer and then the school year's over. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that February is just so busy and it doesn't help that it's such a short month. It's so jam-packed with events considering Lunar New Year, Valentine's Day, 100th day of school. The whole entire February is Black History Month, and then there's Pink Shirt Day, and I don't remember what else there is off the top of my head at this moment, but I feel like I got them all. Let me know if I forgot something. But all I'm trying to say is that February is super busy, and I can't believe time is passing by so quickly. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see from me, other type of education related content that you'd be interested in. I'd gladly consider it and try to give it a shot. Anyway, if you enjoyed the vlog, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to SharonBeTeaching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye! Should I do that thing where I like disappear again, or is that getting old? I'll just end it. Okay, bye! The kids told me that this is actually more like a squid hat because there are 10 legs and squids have 10 legs and octopi have 8 legs, so it clearly cannot be an octopus hat. So now we call them squid hats. Grade 1 facts. I mean, it's kind of growing on me. It's pretty cute, I guess. Do you think I can make a fashion statement with this? Maybe not. Maybe in 2030.